Okay, so here we go. Should be streaming. Yep. Let's go. That is looking decent. Just need to get chat up and we will be all ready for some Final Fantasy XIV. And I've put it in the title now. This is the finale, so regardless of how long it takes, which hopefully won't be too long, we are finishing the main story quests of A Realm Reborn, the 7th Umbral Era quests. And, well, yeah, so from what I know, there's a couple of quests, not too many, between here and getting to the cerulean processing plant. Then, once you're there, you just need to have Castrum Meridianum, the Praetorium, and the Porta Decumana. But before that as well, during all this time, as soon as I hit level 50, Sorin is, before the big battle, going to take one last visit to Alcazolga and find out if there's any last things he can learn that might be of help in the coming fight. I'd meant to stream a little bit of this on Monday, but as I explained in yesterday's stream, stuff happened Monday. But we're here. Oh, Private Sherwood! Yours are the most welcome presence here at Camp Bluefog. Logistically speaking, we are ready to march on Castrum Meridianum at a moment's notice. Alas, while our troops are here in body, their minds are anywhere but. The garrison's mood is dark, so daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history. But with a hero such as you walking among them, we may yet rekindle the dwindling embers within their souls. Of course, sir. Whatever I can do to help. That is I do believe, a better weapon than what I have right now. Level 49. Definitely. Gonna grab that instead. A embossed Book of Election. Right. What can I do for your cracked fist? Private Sherwood, I mentioned that I was hoping you might raise the flagging spirits of the men and women of our garrison. Worry not, it is no unnecessarily laborious task that we ask of you. The mere presence of a hero such as you walking in their midst would no doubt serve to restore in them a measure of morale. And so I ask of you this. Make your way to the cerulean processing plant and report to General Reborn once you've arrived. And Godspeed, Private Sherwood. Our troops are counting on you. Yes, sir. Okay, that is even quicker than I remember. I thought I remember there being quests you had to... a quest or two you had to do at Camp Bluefog? I don't know why. Ever since I first started playing Final Fantasy, I misread Bluefog as Blue Frog. And every time I read it since, I make the same mistake. My brain just kind of... You know, if you make a mistake the first time around, and then your brain just kind of solidifies the mistake as the correct solution, or the correct way of doing things, and you just can't get out of that rut. That's one of mine. This is Camp Blue Frog. Reborn, sir. Reporting for duty. Well, if it isn't the hero who brought down the Prefectus, it's good to have you with us, friend. As you can see, the mood about the camp here is grim at best. I was hoping that your presence alone might serve to raise spirits some. Unfortunately, it seems that many are too preoccupied wallowing in fear and self-pity that they have yet to even notice you have arrived. Might I ask you to make the rounds and share a few words of encouragement to those men and women whose spirit falters? I had a mind to do it myself, but I'm quite certain it will carry more weight coming from you. Once you've seen to the others, go and do the same for Edelstein. No matter what he may claim, the lieutenant would also be a bit better for a bit of rousing. Trust me, I know. Yes, sir. Really not sure how much my presence is going to help, but I get. I guess I am known as Titan's Bane, the defeater of Ifrit and all that at this stage, so Hey there, sir. You doing okay? Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Come on. Got this. Fate of the Realm is counting on us. The Guardian's not near as frightening as you. I'd sooner face a vanguard while naked as my namesake. Am I... That... I didn't mean to scare you, sir. Maybe a little bit. Hello there. I'm fine. Truly. Nothing to worry about. Just a mild case of battlefield nerves. Nothing to be worried about. We've got this. I mean, if I can fight down 3 primals, then surely a couple of, Imperials isn't much. Yeah, I break my fast on Garleans, and right now I'm very hungry. Let's stay away from cannibalism, maybe. Anyone else looking a bit down in the dumps? This seems to be working anyway. Not quite the way I'd hope, but... hello there. The oft-rumored hero. Doubtless you will single-handedly save us all. Come on, I need help too. If you're not there backing me up, well, I need you, basically. Your stern gestation has reawakened me to my purpose. Hero or no, I will fight tooth and nail to protect the realm. That's the spirit. And, Lieutenant Edelstein, is it? You would stoke my fighting spirit as you did our recruits? A kind offer, but hardly necessary, I assure you. The fire in my heart rages as strongly as it ever has. And let's keep it burning, sir. We've got a war to win. By Ralgar, without my realizing it, the fire of my resolve had grown dim. But thanks to you, it burns red hot once more. If needs be, I shall lay down my life to secure victory for Eorzea. I'll be praying that won't be necessary, sir. Rock to cast. Right, that is, I'm fairly certain, the quest. But I am not leveled enough. Oh dear. Wait, fates. Let's hijack these fates a little. Oh, I don't want to teleport. Is it a bit too late? I don't anticipate much from this fate, given how little I contributed. But... maybe? Oh, 4,000. That's a little bit. That's a second place medal, I think? Okay, that's with me again, not much participation, so that's not going to be much experience. Another 4,000, I'll do. There's one there. There's quests here, though, level 49, that I think would give me a decent bit of experience. Only I was willing to kill those lost lambs. I might have been here, I might have gotten this already. I need another like 20,000 experience. That's 7,000. Needs a warden stand watch. As we speak, our garrison prepares to march, leaving the watchtowers undermanned. Yet we mustn't let the Garleans out of our sight. Nor forget we are in theirs. Thus, I would ask you to stand sentry, and see to it our flags fly high for all to see. Something I can do, sir. The key to victory is the element of surprise, and the key to surprise is secrecy. We don the guises of miners to cloak our supply movements from the Gallian sentinels. The last shipment to leave us, however, appears to be short a crate of arms, which could prove an unfortunate surprise for the brigade expecting it. The troop makes its way to the eastern watchtower. It is my hope we might catch them and deliver these scimitars. Won't be a problem, sir. There's one of the standards. Any sign of bad guys? None here. On to the second standard. 2 and 3. Oh, 3. There we go. Still no sign of anyone? No one here. What about the last one? Nothing? Oh. That's not an Imperial, but, well. Yeah, it's a problem. I didn't tune to the Aetherite at the Cerulean processing plant. That's a little bit of a pain. That's dealt with. To deliver these scimitars. Excuse me, sir. As you can plainly see, we are miners hauling a load of ore. I'd have the time for small talk. I believe I have a crate of ore for you. Ah, these scimitars were supposed to be part of the load. Okay, well, I'm glad I was able to help. So maybe I should participate in that fate quickly. And that combined with the quests at Blue Fog should be enough to get me to level 50, I think. As long as I can get like a high rating in this one. I believe it's one of the collection ones, where like, you have to collect like a certain number of items. Or grenade. Coming to Addison. Oh. My daughter! They've taken my daughter! There were 4 of them, all dressed in robes redder than a hunter's moon. They called themselves the Lambs of Dalmud, and assured me she would not be harmed. But I've heard the rumours. I know about the blood sacrifices to their pagan god. Please, my lord, I beg of thee. I am but an old man, but you can rescue my daughter from the grim fate that awaits her. Hunt down the kidnappers? Indeed. So, just kill the lunatic followers, are they? There's Lambs of Dalmud. They're the guys responsible for the stuff in the Tamtar Deep Croft dungeon, I think. Oh, hello Mooney. Sorry, I only noticed you now. No work tomorrow, and well, that's pretty much it. And motivation to, see the finale now. I've put it in the title. I'm committed to following through. Oh, I did not want that grenade. No. Oh dear, that's 2 grenades actually. I might need to. Oh. Oh, these grenades, stop noticing me. Oh, I haven't summoned Eos. That would probably want to be a reason why I'm not doing as well as I should be doing. Stop bugging me. Oh, but leave me alone. Oh, lunatic lamb. Okay, so the killing the followers isn't making any progress. I'm assuming it's these lunatic lambs I'm supposed to be after. Okay, yeah, that does seem to be the case. It's times like this where I kind of wonder if there wasn't a DPS or tank class I could have picked for Sorin. You know, a class with a more interesting rotation. Right now, I've got Ruin. I suppose whenever Aether Flow comes up, I can always get a little bit of energy drain in there. Actually, screw it. Let's speed this up. Might as well attack all of you at once. As dumb an idea as this might be. There we go. Much easier. Oh wait, it's a multi-part one? I cannot thank you enough. You do not know what this means to me and my father. You will be overjoyed at my return. With the lamps of Dalmud, they will come again, as they have so many times in the past. They took my mother and brothers before me, and will not stop until my blood too has stained the desert floor, giving life to their all-powerful god. Unless, that is, we can end it. You can end it. The lambs lurk nearby. I believe they watch us even now. Put them to the sword and free the peoples of Northern Fanland from the grip of fear, for it will only be a matter of time before I am drained of my lifeblood as my poor father watches. Okay, so this is just more of the same. Lunatic followers. I'm not seeing anyone with... Hello, Addison again. No, you've got nothing to say. I'm not seeing anyone with... Oh! Oh! Oh, this is actually a problem. I might need some regen, Eos. Oh, hi, Catherine. I think this is a little bit more than I should be trying to take on by myself. Illumination. Adloquium. More Adloquium. Hey, there we go. There's level 50 I need to. Oh no, I didn't want to S up. I don't need control 4, I just need spam 4. This is a bit more tense than the first half. Opium. Just a little more. Hey! Did I win? I'm going to assume I win. I'm level 50. Twin-tongued. Oh, okay. That would explain why it's called twin-tongued. Oh, I feel like you're about to do something else, but I don't really have time to... no, Dalamud will not yet drink of my lifeblood. See ya! Oh. Never mind. I'm not sure if I am supposed to be... who should I focus on? Anchor... Oh, paralyzed. Not good. Maybe deal with you first? Don't know. I think I might just run away. This feels like it's maybe a little too time consuming to do as just a healer. Hello. Just running. Okay. Would that guy stop? He's probably fighting Aquila. Yep, Aquila is fighting and is going to die. Rip. That battle was not that fight. I feel I could have won, but that was not going anywhere anytime soon. I actually might have failed purely just by running out of time. Anyway. Level 50. Can't go and fight. We're going to be going up against Empire in their full strength. I'll need every advantage I can get. Mr. Zolka? How goes the translation? Sorin, you must come with me at once. Another tombear has emerged from the Wanderer's Palace. A travelling peddler caught sight of the fiend and fled to Camp Bronze Lake. Once again, it falls to the Marauders Guild to find and slay it. This time we will hunt the tombear in greater numbers, so that we might surround it and cut off all avenues of escape. I have not forgotten our previous attempt to slay one of the foul creatures. Nor have you, I trust. I have your assurances that you will keep your ferry in line this time, yes? Then let us make for Bronze Lake at once. Our comrades have already departed, and I do not wish to fall behind. We will rendezvous with them at the same place we battled the first tomberry. I can ask Eos not to get in the way, but I can't really... She has her own will, Mr. Zolka. There are secrets behind us. Maybe those secrets can help me in the coming fight. Mr. Zolka? Thank the gods you have come, Sorin. Any later and we might have had to proceed without you. The tombear appears to be in some sort of trance and is oblivious to our presence. Is everyone ready? It definitely looks different to last time. Excellent! Remember, we must surround the fiend. It cannot be allowed to flee. My son, my dear son, stay away. I cannot... What's it trying to say? Damn it! Not again! It seeks sanctuary inside the Wanderer's Palace. Come, let us follow and finish this once and for all. I'm not sure I trust that boat, Mr. Zolka. Beat the tombear. Ooh, I'm getting early look at the Wanderer's Palace. I haven't actually unlocked this dungeon yet. Rancor. Oh. Okay. Do I maybe not want to kill them? If they are spawning invincible flame things? You're trying to slow me, are you? Did it escape, Mr. Zolka? This was where it was escaping to. Ow. Oh, do we have to... Over here. Extra. Wait. If I remember, maybe... No, I am wrong. Oh, there's a Tomberry Wanderer. And blind. Vulnerability up now. Probably don't want that. Taking increased damage against Tomberries is not a great idea. Oh, Mr. Solka a little bit. Oh, no, I don't attack ground quickly. No. The big bug is looking like the problem right now. Ooh. AoE is looking like the problem right now. When you say this area is confusing, Castrum, do you mean like the Wanderer's Palace as a dungeon, or just this little bit of it? Ow. You're not taking... Damn it. Don't run away. Everyone's grudge. Oh, yeah, this is the whole he maybe wanted to avoid killing Tomberries thing. Oh, I probably definitely don't want increased vulnerability at this stage. Someone's grudge. And there. That wasn't as bad as I maybe remember it being. Oh, you can't hurt them now. Hey! Did it. Chaos? What? Again? Why'd you protect this demon? What do I know? Forget. Oh, I kind of know a little bit about Tomberries, but I forget exactly what. Oh, have to heal it. I've not gone mad. I think straight healing physic is still the best I have, isn't it? Oh, yeah. I think a lot of dungeons are like that. I think the entire overworld in Final Fantasy XIV is like that. It's like similar to... I've played some of like the older Final Fantasy games, like, I mean, Final Fantasy 1. And like how the overworld is obviously not to scale, like your character takes up the size of a city. I feel it's less, like, much less significant in Final Fantasy XIV, but I feel still the overworld is scaled down a bit. Like places like, say, Bentbush in the Shroud. I feel it's supposed to be like a whole like bustling village and a bit of a distance away from Gridania, but like actually in game, like physically, it's a couple hundred meters walk, really, which you wouldn't really even be able to call its own village in reality, like if that was really how close they were to each other. And there's a lot of things that are smaller from... Sorry, I think I just skipped text there. But I do have the... Rancor. Lily, my son! Why are you here? Who has summoned you? Me, I think. Then Nim. Nim is no more. 1500 years. Can it truly be so? I was Sturito Carito, before the sickness from the sea transformed me. The traders, they were the first. As their ears and noses began to atrophy, their limbs grew shorter, and their skin... We scholars tried to halt the spread, tried to find a cure, but in time, we too fell ill. Sympathy turned to fear, and fear to anger. Monsters, they call us. Abominations. Then you were once a man? They sealed us sick within the temple with magics, tried to drown us, tried to forget us. Though our bodies had been changed, our minds remained intact. But within every man lurks a beast, when those who you call kin deny you, come to hate you and despise you. I too succumbed to the rancor, until you reunited me with Lily, my dearest son. Long has my mind been clouded with hatred, but by the resplendent light of Lily, at long last, I am free. You okay, Mr. Zolka? Alright. Berries were once people. How many did I just kill? Mr. Zolka? I nearly killed him. Thank the gods the fairy stopped me. I wonder, did she know it was Surito from the beginning? Or was it only... In any case, she has regained a good portion of her memories, if not all of them, I suspect. Well, if you would excuse me, I need to take some time to put my thoughts in order, and decide how I might explain this to the Axe Master. I'll see you around, Mr. Zolka. Yes. How are you holding up, ma'am? I came expecting to fight one Tomberry, not a whole bloody mess of them. If it wasn't for you and your flying friend, I reckon we'd not have left there alive. Gotta say, you and Alka make a great team. A shame there ain't more of you scholarly types around, because I could use a partner like you. Take care, Sorin. Take care, ma'am. I never did get your name. Sir, thanks for your help there. How are you holding up? So wait a bleeding moment. That Tomberry used to be a scholar like you? So, does that mean you'll turn into one of them if you keep slinging those spells? Or did I misunderstand what he said back there? Ah, the hells of it. Wait. Excuse me, Mr. Cardo? I'm sorry about the whole trying to kill you thing, but... am I going to turn into a Tomberry now? The traditions of my people have not been lost to the ages is of great comfort to me. I do not know how that soul crystal came into your possession, but I am glad that it did. For the sickness robbed me not only of my body, but of Lily as well. The soul of the scholar no longer resonates with my Aether. I cannot summon her. Only you can. Only you are fit to wield the magics now. Here, a gown, as befits a scholar of your standing. I bequeath it to you, along with the knowledge of sacred soil, a most versatile art. I cannot thank you enough for purging the rancor from my heart. But there are still countless others who have yet to see the light. I cannot abandon them to their fate. I will not. And so I bid you farewell, Sorin. Carry on our traditions with pride. I will, Miss Cardo. He's saying sickness, and I'm not infected, so I should be fine, right? And there we go. The final scholar quest. Which not only means a new skill, with Sacred Soul there, but means a bunch here. Yeah, don't think the hats of Sorin. Hey, he's a proper scholar now with his military badges and everything. Right. I guess now I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Camp Blue Fog. I do wonder if, like, all of Nim were, like, was it a Lalafellan city? And, like, that's why all the Tomberries, well, not all the Tomberries are short. Because you've got, like, the Tomberry Stalkers. The ones you fight in the dungeon who do massive damage with the whole stabbing you thing. Oh, sir, I know I'm a bit late, but yeah, I protected those flags. And I delivered those scimitars for you, sir. Okay. Got them. It's time for rocking the Castrum. Yeah. Scar outfit is pretty nice. Not as much of a fan of trousers for it, to be fair. It's not even trousers, it was just like... just looks like leather armor belted to his legs. I do quite like the top. Top's pretty nice. It does give you the kind of... it does have that very, very military scholar vibe. If only it was dyeable. Oh, the quest is right here. Right, well, I remember this time actually attuned to the Aephorite. I'll probably need to come back here at some point. You need legging time. Yeah, it looks like underneath those it's just tights. Like it does. To me, those don't look like they're part of the actual leggings themselves. They look like they're strapped on. Actually, yeah, yeah, they actually are. Because if you take off the boots, you can see that those are the trousers. Okay. We'll put this back on though. You don't attack an Imperial stronghold without shoes. You have rekindled the flames of courage to burn within our brave men and women's hearts, and for this I thank you. And now, the time for battle is nigh. We must march forth with no worries or regrets. General Reborn awaits you at Castrum Meridianum. The battle will not be an easy one, but I trusted you were up to the task. Godspeed, Private Sherwood. Yes, sir. Straight to the Castrum, eh? I guess at the time I was gone, the fighting's progressed that far. Reborn's push. There's a big vanguard just sitting there. Reborn, sir? Reporting for duty. Our hero returns. I trusted your visit has done much to lift the spirits of our garrison on the eve of our greatest battle yet. Time is of the essence. Let us commence the briefing at once. Here we go. I'm just going to close the window. It's getting a little bit dark outside. Bugs are going to start trying to get in. This really should have been a voiced cutscene. Brothers and sisters of the Alliance, I would share with you glad tidings. Doubtless spurred on by news of the siege of Castrum Meridianum, the Maelstrom have struck a double blow. Castrum Meridianum and Castrum Meridianum are now under blockade. Phase 2 of Operation Archon is a success! Reports tell us that the Guardians offered fierce resistance, but that the Admiral yielded them not one ilm. With Occidents, Marinum, and Orions thus suppressed, the third phase may begin in earnest. Even as we speak, the Order of the Twin Adder moves to block the railway leading hither from Castrum Sentry, and that can mean but one thing. The hour has come to strike at the heart of the Guardian invasion force. Castrum Meridianum, the den of the Black Wolf. My fellow Eorzeans, I am Menphilia, mistress of the scions of the Seventh Dawn. There exist myriad barriers that divide us, those of race and nation, language and creed, to name but a few. Such barriers serve to isolate us from our neighbours, yet they also serve to define who we are. Shorn of them, there would be little to distinguish one from another, and the rich variety of our lives would give way to sterile orthodoxy. These barriers can never truly be broken down, of course, not so long as there is liberty in the world, but they can be transcended. Verily, we do so now in coming together for this grand endeavour, to fight side by side in defence of our shared home. Before me stands the adventurer Sorin Sherwood. You all know him as the man who will lead the unit tasked with destroying the Ultima Weapon. We scions know a different Sorin, however. We know him as a dear friend who has endured untold hardships on our behalf. A true hero who has ever blazed a path for us to follow. And why do I tell you this? I tell you, friends, because it is time for us to blaze a path for him. Alphino. Thank you? Yes. I'd rather not have too much attention drawn to me. Our objective is to wreak such havoc outside the walls of Meridianum as to afford Sorin and his comrades the time they need to disable the Magitech generator within. With the path thus cleared, we may finally turn our minds to the true goal of this operation, the destruction of the Ultima Weapon. All troops, prepare for battle! Mr. Garland. I fear I can't accompany you this time. The unenviable task of facilitating communications between our forces has been entrusted to the Ironworks, you see. Know, though, that I will be praying for your safe return. Miss Menphilia? See that you come back to us, my friend. May the crystal bless you and keep you. Thank you, ma'am. Same to you. We will suffer the Black Wolf to prowl our lands no more. Let us teach the hunter what it is to be hunted. Forward, comrades! For Eorzea! Go now, Sorin, and bring us one step closer to the dawn. I will. I can't come this far to let a lack of confidence get in the way. Castrum Meridianum. Miss Menphilia? See, did you... Oh, it's just all the same lines. Okay, yeah, just same lines. Okay, shouldn't take too long for a queue. I don't have to feel as bad for making other people wait through cutscenes because everyone has to watch the cutscenes in Meridianum. Oh, little crap. The finale. I believe you kind of go immediately from Castrum Meridianum, more or less, to Praetorium, because I think it's then just kind of you get a long cutscene and then you have to head down here to this, and then there's an airship waiting here for you. And then I actually don't know how the new transition works from Hello there. Anything? Oh, examining ore. Or cerulean, I guess? Where's all the people doing their story roulettes? We're now a senate behind schedule. The foreman will have our asses on a stick. What's going on here? More banter. Extreme push-ups on the bed. Unconscious Lalafall. It's sometimes neat to just, like, see what's going on in the background in Final Fantasy XIV. There's so many random little conversations and such. Hello there, Private. Looks mostly like you've been treating Cycle of the Hand jobs. They both look a little bit dead. There we go. I was just about to say, if it reaches 5 minutes and we don't have a party yet, I'll just go straight to using the duty support. I'm not a fan of duty support, I'm gonna admit. Like, it's nice that it's there, it's nice that it's an option, but I'm not a fan of it. I like the trusts much better that they have in Shadowbringers, because then it's the actual characters, you have comments about it. And it's cool just for the whole, you get to fight alongside the other scions through your dungeons. I have to give her hello, it's only polite. I do have Eos summoned, yes. This is Sid. You could create a diversion, that's to say wreak lots of havoc. I'll search for this field generator. Oh boy. So, just AoE spam. Heal occasionally. Now the barrier. Excuse me. Oh, I think I need to be out of the way of that. Sacred Soil is just, oh yes, reduced damage. It's White Mage has the healing version, isn't it? Oh, that's the wrong spell. That is also the wrong spell. I am completely forgetting my keybind names. reinforcements. Lopium. Physic. It's starting out reinforcement phases, so it should just be okay to do a little more on DPS. Maybe a quick melee heal. And there we go. Sorin, how are you faring? You reached a dead end, you say? I believe I know where you are. There's a disposal chute nearby. Find it and jump in, and you'll emerge in a different sector. Sorin, assault crafts are near. Watch out for incoming fire. There we go. Oh, that's a lot of AoE. To the other vanguard. Send things to the middle to heal everyone. Safety ring. Spectre. There it is. I'll take Lucid Dreaming, I guess. No harm in using it. We got the new boss number 2. Right. We're through. I've located the controls for the security system. A moment while I disable the barriers. I'm also pleased to say I found a suit of armor. Press on. I'll meet you just ahead. Oh, I left the house behind again. Jeez, ruin. Another bulkhead, eh? Fortunately, I'm equipped for the task. Stand back. Come on, the field generator should be just up ahead. There it is. Keep the enemy occupied while I take it out of commission. This generator. Oh. So we'll cover sit for a few minutes. And not even that long. Just destroying an inanimate object, it should be fairly simple, right? That's reinforcements, alright. Oh, yep, Sid is here with us. Right, the air is clear, Sid. Mr. Garland. Sorry. Maybe being a bit too casual. Diverting all power to cannons. Who? My lord was quite taken with you and the power you possess. The Echo. Naturally, I could not help but wonder whom this prince among men might be. You're the one who led the attack on the Waking Sands. Yet, in spite of this, the masses hold you as their champion and shower honours upon your head. Defies all reason. I missed the line. Oops. How is it that you could be such a thorn in our side? Wherever you appear, you leave havoc in your wake. You even slew Ritatin, one of our very best. Well, I will not speculate. Truth be told, I couldn't care less how you have done these things. What matters to me is the fact you have done them. If you are allowed to continue, you will eventually deprive me of all that I have toiled for. All that is mine by right. My minions, my comrades, even my Lord Gaius. Well, you cannot have him. His dreams and ambitions, his body and soul, they are mine. Do you hear me? All mine. I lost everything once before. I will not suffer it to happen again. I will kill you, adventurer. Only your death can bring me peace. And only yours can bring peace to the fallen scions. That's this one. I do have the audio still on English, don't I? I'll have to check that out this fight. I think I heard her English voice, so... Could be this bad here. That's one way of putting it, certainly. These edges. Buster, your barrier. Back strike. I think this is the one where she pulls 4 and you have to stand in the middle. Oh no. Oh, yes, it is. Plasma. Oh boy, this is one where I think I want to. Oh no! That's only after she's artificial boost and then artificial path dip. This is where the stand comes in, isn't it? We did it. Oh, it's happening. All over again. Please, I cannot bear it. Don't take him away from me. My Lord Gaius! Maybe some time ago I would have felt sorry, but after what I saw her do, Another poor fool who craved Gaius' affection over all else. May her soul know rest. It is a miracle no harm has come to you, my friend. One for which I will happily give thanks. And thanks to your fine diversionary work, we've succeeded in bringing down the generator tower, and with it, the Magitech field. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. You never see her unmasked, and she's not really given much of a background, as far as I know. I know you learn a little bit more about her later on when you meet her sister, I believe, is their relation. But at the same time, it might just be an aesthetic choice. The way to the Praetorium now lies open. The only problem is, we can't reach it on foot. Nay, we'll need to take the Enterprise. I left her at the cerulean processing plant, so let's regroup there. This is it, Sorin. The final confrontation awaits. Yes, sir. Rob answer. I knew you wouldn't let us down, soldier. With the Praetorium stripped of its defenses, the way to the Ultima Weapon lies open. The time has come for the final phase of Operation Archon. Yes, sir. For the final phase of the operation, my flames will storm Castrum Meridianum and suppress what is left of the Imperial garrison. If all goes well, this will allow you to reach the Praetorium unopposed, fit and ready for your encounter with the Ultima Weapon. Yours is the most dangerous mission of all, but the best must bear the heaviest burden, and you're the best we have. There's not another soul in this realm that could see this deed done, and Merlwyb and Kane are of the same mind as me. The wall hangs on your success. You must not let our plight make you desperate. Victory belongs to the bold, not the reckless. Bards aren't wont to sing of heroes who valued their life at naught next to honour, love, and liberty. But I tell you now, that which men value at naught, they sell cheap. Risk no more than you must. You hear me? Yes, sir. Now, best you are off. We have work to do, to both of us. See that your preparations are in order, then report to Sid. He awaits you with the Enterprise at the cerulean processing plant. May Ralgo grant you strength. And you, sir. I'll see you on the other side. Back to the processing plant. And time to end this. I am still quite most interested to see the battle against La Habrea. But apparently it is really good. Minnie has hyped it up a little bit to me. And I was definitely impressed by the new Westwind, so I'm hoping it'll be the same here. The Enterprise is at your disposal. When you're ready to head for the Praetorium, you need only say the word. If we succeed in destroying the Ultima Weapon, it will deal a crippling blow to the Empire's hopes of conquest. After that, the 14th Legion would not dare move against us, barring the discovery of further elegant doomsday devices, that is. Let's be on our way, Sorin. Gaius and his plaything await. Oh yeah, I was going to just confirm that system settings are saying okay, cutscene audio is in English. Into the Praetorium. I need to do a clear out of my inventory at some point. Actually, should go sell back. Don't mind all the dyes I have. Oh, never mind. That was much quicker than last time. Oh my. Oh. Blade party. Here we go. Final, the Praetorium. So here we are. The Ultima Weapon will almost certainly be housed in the depths of the complex. Biggs, Wedge, see you around. This is it, my friend. Just get past the first set of guards. If these numbers are to go by, the Flames are doing a good job at keeping the rest of the garrison occupied. Here it is. If you'd care to take the van, I'll follow after I've had a look around. Sounds good, sir. Praetorium! Yes, Praetorium. Okay, have my equal food ready in case I do need it. Okay, now are you going to pull all the Magitech on, or just the first pull? How many AoEs are we going to be dealing with? All of them! Yay! At least I have instant cost heals. And my AoE is instant cost. Okay, this is so much better to do as Scholar than it is as White Mage. You can't AoE and move at the same time as my mage. On we go. Gaius! Oh, Sid, my boy. You are late. There's something I always meant to tell you, yet the time never seemed right. It concerns your father. What of him? In the winter of his years, Midas came to abhor his part in Meteor. He told me that he wanted nothing more than to wash his hands of the whole sordid business. But he did not wash his hands of it. He helmed the project until the day it killed him. Come now, Sid. You must know that he did not have the luxury of choice. By the time he realized his error, it was too late. Meteor had him completely in its thrall. Shortly before his transformation, mayhap sensing that something was amiss, your father confided to me all the regrets of his life. Most of them concerned you. Early on in your career, he realized that while you had a talent for devising armaments, it would never fulfill you. Long before you knew your own mind, he thought you'd be far happier using your knowledge for peaceful purposes, and the thought touched him. He was a changed man for it, though he could not let it show. You ripped open walls in this place just so you could say this to me? What is it you want, Gaius? I want you at my side, Cid. Take up your father's mantle and become the Empire's lead engineer. It is your destiny. My father had a change of heart. You said so yourself. Besides, I have long known my destiny, and I assure you it lies not with the Empire. A pity. And what of you, adventurer? Will you not consider making common cause with me? With your powers joined to mine, we might do much for this realm. Together we could bring order to Eorzea, and usher in a lasting peace. What peace comes at the cost of my friends? No. And I can expect no better answer than this? So be it. It was your strength that made me proffer my hand in friendship, and it's your strength that makes me proffer now my blade. Save as an ally, you are too dangerous to be let live. Oh, that's a big colossus. Run, Cid. Or stay. It makes no matter. You cannot escape the past. Gaius, wait! Damn it! First problems first, Mr. Garland. And, that would be the big robot. Did I just Aether Flow when I already had full Aether Flow? I think I did. This Chaos Center. Laser weapon. Move that's fine. There we go. Right, I'll examine the equipment for intelligence. Press on. I'll let you know if I find anything. Well, would you look at this? It's the armor we borrowed for our mission to Castrum Sentry. If this isn't fate, I don't know what is. Go on, strap yourself in and raise hells. Hello again, Maggie. One more adventure, eh? To see the Empire fixed up your weapons. Or maybe I just... I suppose I never had reason to use them last time I found Maggie, did I? Hopefully we can bring you out of this. I'm sure Wedge will be happy to see you again. definitely feel like we're getting close to the center of this place. As deep and defended as this seems to be. This door isn't budging at all. That bulkhead is composed of a special alloy. Extremely tough. Ordinary fire won't leave a mark, I'm afraid. You'll need to divert all power to the Magitech cannon, as I did the Castrum Meridianum. The armor's core is like to expire from the strain, but there's no help for it if we want to press on. Now listen well. Press the control, engage ancillary, and then fire away. Don't mind the warning lights. I'll trust you, sir. Like this? Well... knock knock. You okay, Maggie? I guess not. You're a natural at this. Alright. The way's clear, but it's just you and your own 2 feet now. So be careful. Thank you, Maggie. I won't let this be a waste. One step closer. You have been leaving a fine mess in your wake, adventurer. Who might you be? Is someone there? Garland, old friend. How it warms the heart to hear your voice again after all these years. Mr. Garland, are you getting it? Nero? Is that you? You sound well. It would seem the Savage Land agrees with you. The highest ranking tribunus of the 14th. It was you all this time? Tell me, Garland, how long do you intend to keep all the glory for yourself? What? You've lost me. Don't play the fool with me. Ever since the Academy, I've been condemned to live in your shadow. By all objective measure, I was the more talented of the two of us, yet that fact counted for naught besides your privileged birth. You were admired as the young prodigy simply because your father was the great Midas and Garland. When you defected, I felt sure my star would finally rise. But by disappearing, you acquired the status of a legend, your reputed genius gaining credence merely by dint of your absence. Instead of cursing you for a traitor, the people actually came to think of you more fondly. To this day, you are still the young prodigy of Magitech. I, meanwhile, have ever been made to feel second-rate. I, who have continued to serve our nation faithfully. Whenever I fail to excel, why, it is only to be expected. Yet when I exceed all reasonable expectations, people proclaim that I walk in the footsteps of the great Sidon and bloody Garland. Nero, I don't know what to say. It matters not a whit what I achieve. Your existence has rendered mine worthless. Even Lord Van Balsar saw fit to offer you a place at his side, and this in spite of your betrayal. Did he extend any such offer to me, the man who has remained loyal to him for all these years? Why no, he did not. Long have I endured this injustice, but no more. Lord Van Balsar is in the midst of activating the fully powered Ultima Weapon. It is my magnum opus, the creation that will win me the recognition I am due. I will not let anyone interfere. Nero, what are you... Ever since I first set foot in this benighted land, I've watched you. Every move you have made, every step you have taken. You have felled Archons, a feat made possible by the Echo, a peculiar power which shields you from their corrupting influence. It is of little wonder that my lord has taken an interest in you. As have I, if truth be told. It is my desire to harness your power for use in the Ultima Weapon. Should I succeed, Lord Rambalzar will surely take notice. Besides this, Garlon's achievements will be as child's play. Come, adventurer, and yield to me the secrets of your power. Unfortunately, I can't afford to be stopped here. Ready, guys? Oh. Stop. Meet one of my creations. You might find it a handful. Augmented suffering. I feel there's memes to be made with the name of that attack. Reminds me of that the SpongeBob one that this isn't just darkness. This is advanced darkness. So, this isn't just suffering. This is augmented suffering. A little further. This changes nothing. Lights, this is a problem. I can't. I suppose. The Ultima Weapon is activated, and it brims with the power of Archons. Nothing can withstand its might. I guess must be he wants to see us defeated by the Ultima Weapon. Are you alright? What of Nero? Fled? Damn it! In the instant prior to the blackout, the Infamous detected a massive power surge from the deepest chamber. Gaius is certain to be there. We have no time to waste. A word arrived from the Alliance a short while ago. It seems the Order of the Twin Adder has completed its blockade of Castrum Sentry. What hands they can spare are hastening this way even as we speak, and likewise for the Maelstrom. All that's left is to destroy the Ultima Weapon. I should warn you, the chamber which houses the target appears to be saturated with etheric energies. There's bound to be heavy interference. But even if we lose contact, you must go on. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do, alright? Yes, sir. One last step. Just behind this elevator from the looks of it.
Look for the lift's control panel. It'll be somewhere nearby. Take the lift down, and you should find yourself in the chamber of the Ultima Weapon.
So, this, I think? Not too familiar with all this technology. Imperials have certainly done some digging here.
Keep your eyes peeled. Guys could be waiting for you down there. Oh, and don't even think about dying. You're too fucking useful. The interference is getting worse. I don't think the connection will last much.
Well, he wasn't waiting down there for us.
Tell me, for whom do you fight?
Those we have lost. Those I can yet save.
How very glib. And do you believe in Eorzea?
I believe in my friends.
Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit. And its faith is an instrument of deception. It is not but a cobweb of lies. To believe in Eorzea is to believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes often summon gods to fight in their stead, though your comrades only rarely respond in kind. Which is strange, is it not? Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you truly believe them your guardians, why do you not repeat the trick that served you so well in Cartano and call them down? They will answer, so long as you lavish them with crystals and gorge them on ether. Your gods are no different from those of the beasts. Icons, every one. Except for this. And you will see how Eorzea's faith is bleeding the land dry. Nor is this unknown to your masters, which prompts the question, why do they cling to these false deities? What drives even men of learning, even the great Louis Swan, to grovel at their feet? The answer? Your masters lack the strength to do otherwise. For the world of man to mean anything, man must own the world. To this end, he hath fought ever to raise himself through conflict, to grow rich through conquest. And when the dust of battle settles, it is ever the strong who dictate the fate of the weak. Knowing this, but a single path is open to the infinite ruler, that of false worship, a path which leads to innovation and death. Only a man of power can rightly steer the course of civilization. And in this land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea, face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm, for none among you has the power to stop me.
Right. Just letting guys have a speech. Especially as I've never actually listened to the full speech in English before. I mean, I know I'm ever so slightly biased, but I do still prefer the Japanese version. Probably keep Eos at center. Nope, we didn't wait for a samurai. That's Tank Buster. Just not good. Those are the lyrics for the White Raven song, SSV. Samurai, would you not walk into AoEs, please? No, I don't want to constantly be on me, that goes through the tank. Stop running, same way I am! On each of the batteries. Did we do it? We beat him?
I had not thought to be so hard-pressed. Your strength is most impressive. Such power befits a ruler. Yet, you lack the resolve to put it to proper use. A waste.
Proper use of powers to protect those who can't. We don't have power. The Ultima Weapon. Mr. Garland, we found it. Which means it's time to end this. It's kind of big now that I'm actually up close.
Allow me then, hero, to do that which you will not.
It's actually piloting it? It seemed to be autonomous last time I saw it. Well, I suppose maybe he had Nero or someone piloting it. Sorry, I didn't realize this. You could. Hi there. It is a pretty cool last boss, to be honest. I've always tried to notice. Like, I tried to keep my eye out for it each time, but I've always failed to notice. I know when he absorbs Garuda, the Ultima Weapon gets wings. Absorbing Ifrit is what gives it the red glow on parts of it. But I could never notice anything changing with Titan. Is that these cracks here? Is that Titan? Just the little details on his feet and maybe there. And okay, it's other places. Maybe I'll keep an eye on that because I'm curious. Because otherwise it just feels like Titan's getting left out. Praetorium off the list. Order Decumana on the list. Hello. I don't know if those little crack things are actually cracks, or if it's just kind of supposed to be light reflections on things, but they kind of, maybe. I feel there has to be part of the Ultimate Weapon that's based on Titan's appearance. Because both Ifrit and Garuda have changes that they make to it. I just pop out and investigate other stuff in the meantime. Maybe. Healer queues normally don't take too long. The Praetorium popped fairly quickly. Castrum Meridianum took, I think, about 3.5 minutes. I still get the best gear I can for me. Yes. I've still got to wear the ring. Anyway, that's the point. Merchant, do you have a better ring and yeah, just better rings maybe? A better bracelet probably would not be far as well. Purchase battle gear? Nope, you don't have jewelry. I guess what I could do is head to Limsa and see if I can buy some jewelry before the Duty Finder pops. The only jewelry it's given me, the game's kind of given me so far has been earrings, which are the one thing I will not need for a long while because Menfina's earrings are a thing. And kind of make every earring below, like, endgame Shadowbringer's earring is useless. I am level 430. Independent apothecary. Oh boy, my internet is struggling to load all this in. I suppose it is Limsa. I'm guessing this is starting to get into peak time on an American server. Oh, jeweler's right there. Battlecraft accessories. Don't need earrings, can ignore those. Copper. So I've got an item level 47 one. None of those are worth it. It's level 18. So those look like they're worth it grabbing. Horn ring. And then a couple of horn rings. Look like to me. I guess the brand new ring works. Anyway, here we go. The Porter document.
Bear witness to the true power of the Ultima Weapon.
It made me wonder, is Gaius, like, sounding so Star Wars Darth Vader-y? Not even in his tone, but like, in the way he speaks and what he says. Was him sounding so Star Wars-y deliberate? Eos, you should probably stay in the center of me. There's Titan. Earth and Fury, that's just a big AoE, isn't it? Yeah. And then it's landslides, and this isn't it? Oh no, it's the ball first. Georush, that's new. And then it's landslides. This looks like a problem. Here. Think. Thy foe is darkness, clad in steel. If thou wouldst triumph, thou must look to the light. Crystals. That's the power of the crystals? Okay, we're good. Oh, okay, it was the little cracks in them. That, okay, so, yeah, Titan. Oh, that was just what the fans want. Do the fans wanted a Star Wars-y villain? Here. I did not need to refresh bio that soon. Okay, what's still doing open? I mean, to be fair, when it comes to Star Wars battles against Darth Vader, there is that one in the time you encounter him in Fallen Order, which is, I believe, like, absolutely amazing. Straight up, because they don't give you a chance. They let you know, yeah, this is Darth Vader. You're not going to win. Even the little entry you get for him. Just kind of like the tactical advice you get when you like fight a new enemy. All it tells you is run. But it's just things like Gaius's lines, like the because it's not even his appearance really that. Well, I mean, maybe that's why other people like make Darth Vader comparisons. But for me, the Star Wars thing is things like how he says things, like talking about the Ultima Weapon being fully powered. It kind of just brings immediately that line from Star Wars, the fully operational battle station line. Witness the power of this. Yeah, is it? Witness the power of this fully operational battle station or something. Very well, let's see how you face it. Naught will remain of you but ash. Ultima Weapon has no power.
But the Ultima Weapon is all powerful. Why does my enemy still stand? Can his strength truly be so great?
It is the blessing of light that confounds you.
Mr. Frankert.
Your foe acts under the protection of the crystal he bears.
So, this is what empowers him.
Beyond mortal limits. If you are to prevail, the hammer of darkness must needs be brought to bear upon the shield of light. And so it shall, for the Ultima Weapon is host to a power of which you are as yet ignorant.
Speak plainly, Ascian.
The heart of Sabik. It is the weapon's core.
Oh, I've seen a little bit of like the armored, like the Magitech soldiers and stuff in Final Fantasy 15. And I think I've seen little bits and pieces of Final Fantasy 7.
The magic within has lain dormant for eons.
Of what magic do you speak?
A spell without parallel. Ultima. I sought the life force of the primals for no other reason but to quicken the core. For the true power of the Ultima Weapon lies within its now beating heart.
Eorzea, what have you done?
No more than was necessary for my god to be reborn.
Damn you, Ascian.
The hour is at hand. Behold but a sliver of my god's power. Of the seven hells, to the very pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall tremble. Unleash Ultima!
Say the line. that I have seen memed so many times on YouTube.
Such devastation! This was not my intention!
Oh, Heidelin. It seems the task of keeping your champion alive has exhausted what strength you had left. Van Belzar, your enemy's shield is broken. The rest I leave to you.
What was that green glowy thing going on there? There's a graphical glitch.
But first, I must deal with you. The question of who is mightier remains. Come, adventurer.
Yeah, what is that?
Together.
I don't remember ever seeing that before. We head back to the middle house. Final battle. Except it's not the final battle. I know that. Oh, we lasers. That's a tank breaker, isn't it? Tank buster. Excuse me. You look like a bit of a thing there for me. Sniper again. Just sit in the buster. I do very much like that it is a fight you actually have to pay attention to now. It'll be a while before I forget how brain dead the fights in the finale used to be. At this stage, it's just spam as much damage as you can. Right? Spring, take it full. And let the ninja have limit break. Oh, wow. There's our doctor. Nice. Time to finish this. Level up! Did we do it?
The subjects of a weak ruler must needs look to a higher power for providence, and their dependence comes at a cost to the realm. The misguided elevate the frail, and the frail lead the people astray. Unless a man of power wrests control, the cycle will never be broken. You of all people must see the truth in this. You who have the strength to rule.
Fortunately. Let's see what you're seeing. Nice. That looks somewhat better. Not as actually devastating as I thought it might be. We did it. The Ultima Weapon destroyed. Guys. It looks like he's dead. Come on, Eos. I want to go let the Ravan dress know that we did it. We've won. Look. Mr. Fankert. La Brea. Isn't over yet.
Pathetic. You boasted of unrivaled power. You were entrusted with the ultimate weapon. The ultimate magic. And still, you failed. So much for the glory of man. The growing imbalance afflicting the planet must be redressed. If it is permitted to worsen, the very laws of existence, both etheric and physical, will be warped beyond all recognition. Know you the root of this corruption? Hydaelyn. Like a parasite, she must be burned out if the planet is to recover. And naught but the return of the one true god will ensure her complete excision. Yet, to pave the way for the Master's return, a chaotic confluence of untold proportions must needs be brought about. And that will necessitate the presence of the primals. Needless to say, both you and your scion accomplices cannot be suffered to interfere in this endeavor. You will not leave this place alive.
I've got no plans on dying here. Not after everything.
It is past time your flame was extinguished, bringer of light.
I'm not leaving here without one more friend. I'm taking Mr. Thancred back. Somehow. Rather tough. Oh! Good ease. Labra is darkness ravages your body. Consumed by dark flames, damage dealt in HP recovery reduced. Oof. Oh, okay, oh, I see a gap here. I still want to be here. Oh, not quite enough. Ancient corruption. Ooh. Ooh. Serious. Ancient. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Maybe I was wrong to think he might be in the same league as the other Ascian, I thought. Burst through. None of these sound like attacks I won't be hit by. Oh, nope. Oh, next action will be actually sniper burn. Is that cool? Okay, so you can't avoid that. That's a little bit of a pain. Fire's creation, Fire's arcane revelation. Now what? Have to destroy spheres. Oh, he is building power quickly. Come on, come on. Great harness is valid. Yep, I'm aware he has harness. I genuinely, these things are too tanky. Oh no, I feel I'm dead. Oh boy. This isn't looking... Can't move. Maybe too late to... Yours was always a vain struggle. Hmm? Is this... dying? Surrendered... crystals. I feel stronger. Going Super Saiyan. Jesus. I'm not losing this time, my breath. And with this power, I'm taking Frankfurt back. Oh, I can't flip the power of darkness this time. Oh, Eos is dead. Eos! You're not missing out on this. So now the center is... I will very shortly not be safe here. Come on. Notice if I should perish, so too shall the mortal within whose flesh is. Mark not the dark minion's subtle words. Only light may banish the darkness. I thought you had me killed as well, and that didn't work out for you. Not everything's gonna go the way you think, Labria. Oh, that was a big AoE. Can't keep fighting forever. Might burn again. Didn't work so well for you last time. Fuse. I think I fought him long enough for his attack patterns to cycle. This one. Hit one, Robert. Give up, Lanabrea. 'Cause I'm not.
If thou wouldst pierce the shadows, make thee a blade of light.
I prefer a book. Finishing this. I've separated you, Labria. Now there's nowhere to run. Mr. Fankred, are you... You broke the crystal. Mr. Fankred? Are you... I won't stay here. How do we get out? Wait, is that... Maggie? You survived! I thought I might have overloaded you. Can you help us get out?
So my conquest ends, Cid. In smoke and ashes.
Hear, feel, think. Warrior of light,
Lady Heidel?
beloved son. The darkness hath fled before the unclosed brilliance of thy spirit.
Might be going a bit too far.
Yet it lingereth still, beyond the sight of men, in forgotten corners of the world. In the depths of the abyss yet resideth the Dark One, watchful ever, till this evil be cast out. Never shall the world know aught but a passing peace. Yet for the present, a gentle light shineth o'er the realm of Eorzea. With thee at its heart. From sparkling moat shall it swell to glorious sun, and all the world shall bask in its warmth.
That's certainly a prophecy.
Blessings and joy be upon thee. Go forth, my child, and be as a beacon of hope for Eorzea and the lands beyond through all the days of thy life.
My lady, all Twin Adder units have fallen back to the outer perimeter.
The Flames have completed their withdrawal, General.
Admiral, all hands accounted for.
He's still in there.
Cid, has there been no word?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Damnation!
He's going to make it, I know he is. Ida is right. We must have faith.
Cid, can they not be evacuated aboard the Enterprise? That adventurer and the scions are as the Warriors of Light reborn. We cannot abandon them to their fate. Not again.
I wholeheartedly agree, but flying into the midst of that would only add to the fireworks.
There must be something we can do.
Please, Mother Heidelin. Please light his way through the darkness.
Look into the light, my child. If thou would see thy companions returned safe to thee, reach out to them now.
There!
Oh!
We're out.
Our warrior
Yeah,
of
this-
light.
Yes!
Hey, Minnie.
The hero returns!
You missed,
Thancred is with him!
well, the whole Ultima battle and me getting to see the significantly improved and better La Habrea fight, which you were right. That is, I approve. I like.
Thank the 12.
Thank Heidelin. Welcome home.
It's good to be back. We didn't have to lose anyone else. We did it.
You almost got us killed that one time, remember?
Now, we both know that was your fault.
Thank the 12 we're safe.
Mind your horns there, man-bull.
Mayhap when you mind your manners.
Though the crystal that bound Thancred is no more, I doubt we can say the same of La Habrea. And even if we could, we know that he is not alone. Confounded Ascians. Their god may be unknown to us, but their zeal is unquestionable. Suffice it to say, it would be folly to assume that they no longer pose a threat.
Oh yeah, he does actually kill you. And I got the little notification pop up. It genuinely got me for a sec because it came up with the actual notification, like the active help log has been updated with the KO entry, because Sorin had never been KO'd before.
For now, we must savor what peace we.
And I thought if it was just a fake, if it was a fake out, you wouldn't actually be considered KO'd or something.
Our first step towards realizing the dream for which you gave your life.
Friends, the dread night of Imperial tyranny and Ascian machination is ended. A new day now begins in Eorzea.
True to their name, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, along with our champion, have delivered us.
I know. Savor the victory.
Let their shared victories serve to remind us of our.
No, it doesn't take long
history.
before things start going to hell again.
And let their bravery in the face of adversity inspire future generations.
Doubt not, the realm will need bravery in the days to come. Old rifts threaten to divide us within our walls, while hordes of beastmen claw at our gates. And though the Black Wolf be slain, the rest of the pack remains. Yet no foe need we fear, so long as we stand as one.
So long as the Scions stand for peace.
So long as our champion stands fast. For there exists
champion?
no adversity over which we may not jointly prevail.
I just came here to
No
be an
longer
adventurer.
can we turn a blind eye to the suffering of our allies.
No nation stands alone. If one should fall, so shall we all. Eorzea is our shared home. For any one of us to know peace, so too must our neighbor.
Just as we join in solidarity before you this day, so too shall our grand.
Right, I've just noticed that Alphino's a Realm Reborn voice actor. His surname is Regal. I don't know, I feel that's somewhat kind of. It fits.
Change will not come overnight. Yet I foresee a day, not so very far from now, when the lines that divide our lands fade, and all of Eorzea
Nero's
is one.
voice actor having the surname Steele kind of fits as well.
It has been but 5 short years since the Battle of Cartano. 5 years since the advent of the
Written
seventh
and baked, voiced by the same
era.
guy. In
No victory, however sweet, can
both English
wash
and
away
French.
our bitter sorrows. No triumph can reclaim those we lost. Yet do not presume you honor them by dwelling on the past. It was not the past they fought for. You would repay their sacrifice by looking to the future.
Our future united, as the warriors of light united in the champion.
Now is the time for us to rise as one, bearing all of Eorzea on our shoulders.
5 years ago, Eorzea bore witness to the end of the 6th Astral Era. Now, the 7th Umbral Era draws to a close, yet we come together not to glory in its end, but to mark a new beginning.
I love that little bit of soundtrack, but that's playing in a minute.
Let it be writ that on this day, by the light of the crystal, Eorzea ushered in a new era. The 7th Astral Era is come, and thus is ours a realm reborn.
Yeah, that is Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. Well, at the very least, the 7th Umbral Era questline brought to a close. Of course, there is still the 7th Astral Era questline to go. And beyond that, Heaven's Word, the Dragonsong War, Shadowbringers, no, Stormblood, the post-Stormblood stuff. And yeah, so yeah, might have been a finale, but this is just the start of Sorin's journey. We'll be taking a little bit of a break from doing the main quest line, because there's a couple of other quest lines I think are worth doing in the meantime. And quite kind of hopefully, I don't know how long it will take for it to come out, but not all of it will be streamed. Some of it I'll be doing recording and editing it down. Oh yeah, I've got a long way to go. To be fair, I'm getting through with Sorin significantly quicker than I'm getting through the MSQ with Joseph. Joseph is still in Twine. Yeah, and hasn't moved in a while. They keep getting distracted by other games and streaming and real life stuff. I have money and, you know, I'm actually doing stuff with my life now, not just sitting around, but it does mean I do not have the free time to game as much as I wanted. I think you can safely skip the credits. Oh, Meteor Survivor. This is a list of all the people all the player names who played 1.0, isn't it? Oh, no, thank you, Catherine, for coming along and watching. It's definitely been fun, and this definitely isn't the last of it. Well, yeah, Sari doesn't do every... Sari isn't leveling every class and doing every side quest. And Joseph still has a full expansion and a half to do. Safe to just skip again, I think. So, part of me does wish I was there for 1.0. Just to have been able to experience it, but at the same time I do know, I am well aware that it was, it had its problems, quirks. What? Everyone, what's... This feels different to the usual echo. Is it? Actually, did this happen before? I don't remember this at all. I do not remember this in the slightest. Is that Zodiac? I genuinely do not remember that happening.
What is it?
I had a... I think like a weird... no.
That roar. It can't be. Did you hear that?
There's no time to spare.
Where is it coming from?
Dread tidings, chaos and carnage.
Rest for the
It is an
record.
abomination. A primal has awakened.
Primal.
Bahamul, move.
Bahamut stirs. As will the others ere long. This is not a question of whether Eorzea's champion shall yield, but of when. And with each passing moment we draw closer to the reckoning. There's a few of them. To the one true God. To Zodiac. Thus did dawn break on a realm reborn. But where there is light, there is always shadow. Everyone's here. Oh, the Three Brothers do finally meet up again. You've come a long way since I saw you first run around the Wicked Sands. I know I told you I'm a storied personage I could brag about having met, but I never thought you'd go so far to oblige me. I reckon a lot more folk will take up adventuring after hearing about what you've done. Brave men and women all hoping to become the next Sorin Sherwood. Thank you all. Why remember you? I don't blame you. By the gods, to think that this ragtag band of idealists could lay the set 14th low. It's a tale straight from the... How have I only noticed that kind of the antagonist of the first arc in Final Fantasy XIV is the 14th Legion? How have I only just now kind of clicked that? I imagine my former associates would find it most appealing. After all, what young ruffian hasn't at one point fancied himself a hero into making? Aye, I think I may bring more than a few recruits back with me from the Trollswood. Barvrilliad? We held a vigil at the church until word came of your success. I cannot express to you how relieved I am by your safe return, Sorin. Mr. Garland? I think we could all do with a good rest, don't you? I know I could. I still haven't had time to think about everything that happened. About Nero and Gaius. No, you definitely deserve a rest, Mr. Garland. Arnvold? How are you holding up? One day, I hope to become a hero to the people like you. A hero like Abba and all you were to me. Biggs? Watching you live the life of a free adventurer has helped me realize that I can't keep putting off my dreams forever. I've been talking with Wedge about opening a workshop, independent of Garland Ironworks. Maybe in Vilbrand, I don't know. Working with the chief is great and all, but someday I want to build my own enterprise, you know? Wedge, how are things? You're an inspiration to us all, Sorin. Honest to God's hero that never gives up, never gives in. And neither will I. I'll win Tatar's heart. See if I don't. Yep, again, should know this by now. I'm dumb. I don't do the smarts. Welcome back, Warrior of Light. We, all of us, prayed for your safe return. The seventh astral era has dawned, setting in motion a myriad of new beginnings. I suspect our paths will diverge for a time. Have you said your farewells to the scions? That's... well, guess I should be around that. Mr. Eorzea? The land my masters sheltered from oblivion have been delivered unto a new beginning by the hand of the Warrior of Light. Dust of history mark the passing of an era. The dawn doth brighten the sky, and shineth for this nascent age of hope. And though the clouds gather to mute the sun's rising glory, I would walk far with thee under its gentle glow. Thank you, I think. Miss Ida? We all decided to give you a special surprise welcome, just like the ones in heroic epics. Your story took many twists and turns, but you managed to get to the happy ending. Let's hope for more happy endings to come. Mr. Papolimo? So a new era has begun, on such a momentous occasion. I find it good for the soul to tie up loose ends. What would I suggest you do? Why, the same thing you always do after accomplishing a task. Report to Minfilia. It ends where it begins, my friend. Mr. Thancred? How are you holding up? I realize I've been the cause of tremendous consternation, and for that I deeply apologize. But you haven't the time to waste chatting with me. Minfilia is expecting you. Guess I should... Alphino? Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life, there is cause to hope. The light of hope shines brightly within you, Sorin. I only wish my grandfather were here to see it. Miss Minfilia? I guess that's... mission complete. Job done. Not quite what I was expecting when I first came to Eorzea. The Archons have conducted a preliminary investigation into the origin of the roar that rang out during the celebration. Their findings strongly suggested a new primal has appeared. The roar generated a distinctive wave pattern in the Aether, a pattern observed only once before in history. 5 years ago, to be precise. I should like to think it mere coincidence, yet we cannot discount that possibility. Well, I trust I need say no more. At great sacrifice we have delivered Eorzea from the threat posed by the Empire and the Primals. and thereby secured peace. We cannot well allow the realm to be plunged into chaos once more. You have given your all for our cause, risking life and limb on I know not how many occasions. Yet our struggle continues, and we need you now no less than before. Please, continue to stand with us, and together we shall safeguard the future of the realm, of this very star. I'm not about to abandon you all now, Miss Mephilia. I'm in this to the end. Hey, I can now fly. That will make things a little nicer. Yep. That's it. The end of A Realm Reborn. And okay, so yeah, 3-hour stream, a bit longer than usual. It is, as you can see there, it is nearly 1 AM for me. Getting a little bit tired, but that was good. Finish up. So yeah, tomorrow I will be back in Doki Doki Literature Club. It will be a bit of a later stream because I have D&D with friends as well tomorrow evening. And then Friday, we'll be back to Sorin's Journey, where we'll be looking at, you know, all the scions are investigating this new primal threat. I'm sure there's plenty of other adventures and things waiting for Sorin to maybe, you know, take a break from all the world-ending catastrophes going on. But until then, thank you all for watching and sticking along for the journey. I really appreciate that there are people who enjoy this and are watching along, and so just thank you, and I hope I can continue to, you know, bring a little bit of entertainment and enjoyment